Good morning, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Good afternoon. Am I audible? Yes? Okay. Thank you. Now today's class is problem solving skill. How you will be in a position to solve your problem. That's very crucial. Now problem is everywhere. Next to God, people say that problem is omnipresent everywhere. God is omnipresent, and next to God, problem is omnipresent. Now, how you will be in a position to solve problems? Don't try to have a problem-free life. Rather, you excel through problems by solving problems. Then only your inner ability will grow. Then only you will be in a position to establish yourself. That should be the main motto of life. To lead a life which will be really giving a new definition. Okay, or will be redefining your life. That's very important. The problem will be there. Okay, so now, in the context of spoken English, what kind of problems should be there? Let's see one by one. Okay. So, through this PPT, I will be explaining various things there. Okay. First thing is, what do you mean by problem there? Yes. Now, yes. Can you tell it to me? What is the problem through this PPT? So that's why. Okay. Yes. That's why you will be in the position to understand all the things in detail. But first of all, go through. Okay, this PPT and tell it to me. What do you mean by problem? Okay. First thing, your grammar problem. In spoken English, this is there. Okay. Number one. Number two. Yes, you see this one. Okay. Yes. Now, first thing is, okay, you see this one. Try to understand what is there. Okay, yes. Now, problem can be regarded as a difference between the actual situation and the desired situation. Now, what happens there? This is your actual situation and your desired situation. Remember, this is the difference. Actual situation has got a problem, but a desired situation, you wish there will not be any problem at all, and you wish that you will be enjoying your life there, speaking flawlessly. You will be really delivering your speech there without getting any kind of a problem, glitch, and you think that okay, you will be delivering well, but suddenly something happens, unexpectedly something happens, and you are worried. That's why that is the difference. There is a gap between you and your expected outcome. Something happens, they didn't want it. So that problem is very dangerous. You will be getting the idea there how you will be handling the problem. I was talking about grammatical problem, I was talking about various problems are discussed in detail there. But this is very important. Okay. So understanding the problem is required there. So tell it to me how you will be in a position to this is your problem solving cycle. So first of all, identify this is your problem. Now, sometimes what happens there, people live with the problem. They do not know. Okay, they go to such a level that they do not know that this is the problem. They think it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes people stutter, people stumble, people are very much afraid, they are nervous, they make a lot of mistakes, but they think it's okay. Okay, they are not able to miss properly. Suppose good afternoon, they will say good evening, or for example, when you say good morning, okay. Very ridiculous, okay. Laughing situation will be there. Sometimes good morning will be there, sometimes when you say good evening, sometimes, not always, okay. Or for example, when no ladies, they will be telling, hello, ladies and gentlemen, okay, yes. That will be really, or sometimes students will be there, they will be addressing parents, okay. So that kind of problem will be there. That's why you have to identify the problem first. Then you will be defining the problem. What makes the problem a problem? If you do not know what makes the problem, you cannot move to a solution that makes a solution. So you have to identify what goes behind a problem. You have to go for homework, when study is required. That's it. Then you have to explore it. Okay, explore means you will be various other aspects of the problem. You have to go for. Study them. Okay, then you will be going for action. Okay, then okay you will be looking back. Then identify. This cycle continues. Don't think that you will be taking rest after this problem is over. No, not at all. The new problem might not. You'll be surprised to notice some people want to go for shortcuts and they go there and suddenly they remember, oh, this is not the right way, and they face a new problem. Sometimes you go for some shortcuts that will be very, very dangerous sometimes, and you are inviting more and more problems. So this is a problem solving cycle. There are two things there. One is vicious cycle. Vicious. Vicious cycle means you have a problem, but you do not know how to solve it, and you are trapped in that problem there. Okay, more and more trapped. Deeper and before you go there without getting any kind of release of that is called the vicious. And yes, for example, a rickshaw puller is there very poor, and okay, he earns less there, and he drinks wine. And imagine he doesn't get that. I don't understand the situation. If he, because of his drinking habit, he earns less there and doesn't work hard, again gets less money, but drinks more. Okay, again because of drinking habits, again he gets less money and then day. So this continues for a very long time. This becomes a vicious. So you cannot leave this side. Now this is virtuous side. Your problem solving. You define it, identify it, explore it various aspects. Then you take action there. Okay, that's why always it's my favorite word, tact. Take action today. Okay. What does it mean actually? You decide this is your problem there, identify right there. What is my problem? Whenever I speak, do I open my mouth? First question. Okay. And after speaking, do I articulate my thoughts properly? Is there any gap between my thought and speech? Suppose I want to speak something there or want to think something and I will speak something else. If there is a gap, how can I address the gap? So many things are there. So this is your soul searching. Soul searching is a very nice word. Soul searching means you will be going deeper into yourself and making a very, very inward journey so that the root of the problem will be identified. Just on the surface, you will not get it. You will not get it. You will think everything is all right. Okay, everything is fine, but it is not so. Right? Okay? Is it okay? Tell it to me. It's okay. Say yes to me if it's okay. Is it clear? Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, fine. So now that's why it is important that you identify your problem. Identify. Okay, yes. This is required. Let's see. Now, most of the time, people are not able to see the whole situation in the right perspective, in the right scenario. That's why they're not able to identify. There are a lot of things there. Mixed issues are there. Suppose you are not given a glass of water, you go to your friend's house, you are not given a glass of water. So it's a normal thing, but you think, okay, to be part of might have forgotten it, or you think it, okay, you think it's different. You think, no, you are not loved, you are not welcomed, or you are not given a warm reception, okay, like this. Why are you exaggerating it? You are not able to define it. Defining is very, very defining the problem means you will be going precisely at the problem. That's why Gautam Buddha says, if you want to open any knot, K-N-O-T, then you have to identify how the knot came to exist. If you identify, here is the knot, then you open it. If you are not able to identify, that becomes a major problem. So identification is a very serious thing. So go deeper into yourself and identify. Go deeper. Okay, that's why I'm telling you. Now, what kind of deeper problem in spoken English will be there? For example, is psychological problem is there? And okay, yes, psychological problem will be there. Next slide will go. Okay, so that yes. So you will be in a position to understand it better. Yes. Ah, yes. Identifying the problem there. Why do you think there is a problem there? Yes. What is happening? When is it happening? Where is it happening? Who do you believe is involved? Why is it happening? To state facts and not to blame. This is the thing. Don't blame others there. Suppose you are delivering a speech, something occurred, you say, no, the mic was not working. Otherwise, I was ready to deliver. Or for example, people laugh, no, that's why you could not deliver the speech. Or for example, something happened in the previous distraction, that's why you could not speak. Otherwise, I was able to speak such a nice man. No, always remember, don't blame. That's that. Okay, yes. First of all, think why do you think there is a problem? If smooth delivery is there is no issue at all, and you are happy, the outcome is very pleasant, well, very good. Okay, done. Now, when what is happening there? You try to understand. Keep on. What is happening? When is it happening? Suppose exactly at that time. So you find that everyone you are fluent, but with a particular person you are not fluent. So problem will be there. When is it happening? Where is it happening? And also you have to go deeper into it. You have to identify where is it happening. Okay, particular place. Suppose you have a problem there, then you have to. That's why it is written. Where is it happening? So you will be getting the idea. Defining means you will be getting what, okay, when, where, why you will be getting, okay, and whom are involved. Okay, yes. Of course, you are involved. Don't try to blame others there. Okay, yes. Now it is easy because you will not encounter the problem there. You will start blaming, or if you start blaming others, frankly speaking, because blaming is quite easy there. Okay, you will say, no, I didn't see that. Okay, because this happened, that happened. Okay, no, you can't. Take the responsibility. The moment you take the responsibility, you will delegate. That's required. The moment you take the responsibility, you adapt it. Nice strategy to solve the problem. It's a very nice thing. Always remember that. Okay. Yes.
Someone is asking, why is it necessary to know about problem solving cycle for spoken English?
Yes. Yes. Now for spoken English, why it is there? The moment you are not particularly you are not speaking English there only for a limited period of time there, or for ready-made sentences, 2 or 3 sentences there. After that, it's okay, or 3 words, yes, no, all that, no, not at all. You will be developing a strategy there for a wider audience. So what will happen there? Or tomorrow the world is evolving there in front of you. So tomorrow will be a taxing world. Cutthroat computation will be there or is there, and you will be pressure world is there. So how will you manage there? Some pressure will be there more, and if you do not understand that problem, how it came there, then you will be stuck up there in a problem. You will be getting problems, more and more problems. That's why it is required that you know the problem solving cycle very well, right? Is it clear? Okay. Yes. And let's see, for example, other slides are there. Yes. I would like to take you back. Okay, yes. So why is it happening there? As I told you to, why is it happening there? For example, at a particular moment you go to the stage and you find that the hands are still, yes, like this. Terribly, you are not able to focus on it. Suddenly, your voice will go dry. Okay, yes. This kind of syndrome is always there. Okay. So don't worry about it at all. Just not to get terrified by the problem. Even Arjuna suffered from this problem. Okay. In Bhagavad Gita, it is rightly told, before taking action, right action, Arjuna also suffered from this. So don't worry about it at all. And that's why he said that, oh, Krishna, please guide me. My particular weapon is really falling from my hand. What should I do? Please help me. Please guide me. So the idea is not that you will not get any problem. Idea is how you position to handle it. You are the Arjuna. The whole Kurukshetra is going to be under you only. That's why. The whole field of speaking will be controlled by you. But what is needed? You know the strategy there to solve the problems. Problems have many forms, many identities, many types of, many shades of problems are there. And once you are able to understand, there will be a fun fact exercise. I warrant, I give you a guarantee there. I give you a lot of, okay, a top load of, okay, yes, really, assurance that you, how you will be able to handle this. Right? Okay.
Mona Lisa is saying your audio is not coming, your sound is not.
If it is there at your end or at our end. Hello? Mona Lisa, I would like to ask you this question. It is at your end or at our end. So, if it is at our end, we will take care of it. Okay, fine.
So another question is there. Why spoken English is very important to us?
No, it is important because, listen, any kind of language, let me tell it to you, why spoken English is important. Because
Sound is not coming.
sound is not coming. Hello? You can check it again.
Yeah, we can check on.
Hello? Am I audible? Hello?
Sound is
Okay. Now it's okay. Fine. So should I place myself here or should I? Okay, you tell it to me. Okay. Ultimately. Hello? Okay. Okay. Now okay. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Now the thing is that why spoken English is necessary for life, because any kind of language is a medium of communication. So whenever you want to speak anything there, language is the vehicle of your thoughts. So if you want to speak something there, you need a language. Simple. And English is there because it's a lingua franca, all over the world people speak, and your identity is known by your language you speak. So you will be getting along with people. It's a linked language. Okay. Whenever you go outside, if you speak English, your weightage will definitely more. Definitely. There's no doubt about it at all. But what is needed? Your love for English. That is very important. So don't have any kind of fear. So okay, all these things happen. Okay. Who's that? Who has asked this question there? Okay, yes.
Who is
So,
father of
English literature. Okay, yes. So father of English literature, you are talking about poem, or you are talking about prose, or you are talking about fiction. Father of English literature means literature has got many forms there. Like poetry, you will be getting prose, fiction, even so many things are there. Even drama. So if you want to talk, that's a different kind of chapter. That will take a lot of really attention from this focus. But I would like to tell it to you. Chaucer is called father of poetry. Okay. So like this, so many things are there. Okay. But the basic function is how you speak English. We are dealing with that. Okay. Thank you. So like this. So identify problem, as I told you, this is very important. To state facts, not to blame. I told it to you, because if you start blaming there, then your focus will be on blaming people there, and you will not see your problem. You will be tied up with the problem there for a very long time, and you will think that you are easy because you have blamed people there. Okay, the blame, for example, that's a blame culture is not good at all. Whenever you are not able to speak, you will be blaming the mic or blaming your friend there. Okay, because his friend, okay, particularly his friend has telephoned you, something like this. You will be weaving one structure of failure there by blaming others. So don't do that. Okay, take the responsibility. Positive responsibility is required. Okay. So next slide, you'll be getting a new kind of environment. Okay, yes. That's why I told you to let's go deeper, because then only on the surface you will not get it. The moment you go deeper, then only you will get the right kind of environment to study yourself. Okay, when the problem is not visible, problem is not clear, problem will not be open. So if you have the way so let's go deeper there. Okay, how many of you are ready to go deeper to identify your problem, John? Quick, tell it to me. Yes, if it is yes. How many of you are okay? Ready to go deeper? to identify the source of your problem. How many of you? Yes, yes. Type in chat box. Okay. Yes. If you yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Sound is not clear. Okay. Okay, okay. There might be some technical problems at your end, but from our side, we are trying our best to give you the best sound. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Fine. Okay, sir. Okay, okay, yes, yes. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, sound is echoing. Okay, echoing is there. Okay, then I have to. No, it depends upon. For example, is it clear? Is it okay? Blame means yes, yes. What is the question? Blame means to point out. No, no, not point out the mistake. You think that the other person is responsible for your situation. In this way, you are sitting your situation. You are okay. That's right. It is not good at all. Okay. So what is required? You take the situation in your hands. Okay. Fine, fine. So thank you. We'll be moving on to the next slide so that you can understand it well there. Okay. Yes. So this is going deeper. Analyze the problem there. Now take steps to understand the nature of the problem or issue. What problem you have there. Now small problems are there. For example, you have seen something there. Okay, terribly. Something there. Okay, terribly. Okay, something terrifying. Okay, or something terrible there. Okay, yes. Difficult to understand it. So by the time your speech organ will not cooperate with you. Imagine suppose a thief enters your house and tells, yes. And after that, okay, yes. Let's you will not open your mouth. Okay, can't open your mouth. Why? Because you are one kind of okay, paralyzed situation. In a paralyzed situation, you are numbed of fear. So in that case, you cannot speak there. You cannot tell anything. So your speaking is not a problem. Your state of mind is a problem. That's right. There are two things. So going deeper will help you. Okay. Yes. Going with your first impression words. That's why I would like to tell it. Nature of your problem, for example, just first impression comes there and you go and get carried away. That should not be. Okay, yes. What is the problem there? Okay, first impression means suppose you get this is a problem and you think you are happy that I've solved it. That is not your problem. Okay, if possible, talk with trusted others about your problem. Just get feedback there from others there. Okay, hopefully unbiased. Now those who are biased there, suppose your parents, well-wishers, they will tell you what kind of problems you have. After that, you start working on it. Okay, right? So the moment you are really projecting your image there properly, yes, the moment you are telling there, okay, what will happen? Two things are there. Number one, first thing, you will be surrounded by people there. Yes, see, you will be surrounded by people there. Those who are planning to really pull you down. Some people will be there because they are not able to speak. Okay, yes. Now they are, yes, telling against you or criticizing you. Don't worry, this is not a genuine problem. Number one. Number two, some people are there, they want to grow. Okay, they want to grow along with you or they want to make you grow. Okay, yes, that's why they want to have a healthy criticism. They say you pay attention to it. This kind of speaking is required. This kind of communication skill is required. This kind of stages you have to cross. This is the way to develop your fluency. Various aspects. So don't try to mix these two components there in your life. You identify what is required and you start working on it. Okay. Yes. So yes. Then next slide. Okay. Yes. Strategy. What kind of strategy will be there? Do your best to relax. Yes, sometimes you are panic stricken, you will committing more mistakes. You are solving mistakes. Suppose problem there, you will be creating more problems. That should not be. I've seen many people there. Suppose in the interview, the first 15 minutes, suppose they have done the mistake there, the situation is not favorable. They will think about it. Yes, I didn't speak very well. I committed this mistake, that mistake. So last part of the interview will be affected. Okay, that's why don't do that. If it is a mistake, it is a mistake. It's over, it's over. Now whatever is there at your hand, why can't you develop it? Okay, yes. That's why to be honest there, what is needed? Two things are to be honest and not to be defensive about the situation. Now, honest is important. Don't be defensive there. No, I didn't say this. You didn't hear it. It's your problem only. No, not it. So that's what is required. You have to be, don't be defensive there. Letting go of your emotion, anxiety, depression, panic. What is the root cause you identify? Start working on it. These are the okay. Next, we will be going for yes, strategy 2, break the problem down into small parts. Make a plan for how you fix the. No, this is suppose your problem is there. It's a huge problem. Now you start breaking into small parts. Suppose you are not able to speak, okay, for 10 minutes there. Now what you do?
Many one are asking me what is strategy.
Strategy is a plan. Simple. If you answer it there, of course, strategy and plan are two different things there. But exactly what kind of methodology you are adopting to solve your problem is called strategy. Okay, make a plan for how you fix or address each part separately. You do it. Suppose a huge problem is there. Suppose 10 minutes you are not able to speak. So try to develop a strategy for 1 minute speech to speak well, getting confidence. So what your problem starting point look like? How far you come towards meeting your goals? So many things are there. So what you decide there? How you will also manage each and every problem? You decide. Start working on it. Okay. Yes. So now describe the problem with all its facets. You do not know. Suppose the problem is there, and you are withdrawing from the problem. Is it depression? Suppose and okay. So the anger is there, resentment is there, anxiety is there. Delusion is something you think like this, so many things there. Trauma is there, you're taking it so seriously. There. Okay, my teacher told me to deliver a speech, I could not. Oh my God, this kind of situation should not. Don't do that. Handle it in a very healthy manner. Okay, emotional health is required. So now, what is there? That's what are the facets there, aspects there? You just follow the system, the system. That will be really empowering. Understanding the problem will be empowering. Most of the time, what happens there? You start getting carried away by the problem, you cannot see. Just say have the utmost healthy relationship with yourself. Try to understand yourself. This happened, okay, I will work on it. But don't take it seriously there. Okay. Now two things are there. Mind is there, heart is there. If your mind, suppose memory is there, you don't remember certain things at the right time, you don't have the right kind of plan or idea there. Now suddenly you take it to your heart. You have taken it very seriously. No, that will be a problem there. Okay. So don't do that. Don't go for that level. If it is a problem, if you see problem as a problem, then you start working. Don't take it so seriously there. I've seen many students, suppose their first interviews there, and they do not get success, they take it seriously. No, my personality is like this, I cannot get a job, I don't know how to open my mouth. They ask these simple questions, still I'm not able to answer. Okay, that's different. Why you are not able to answer, that is okay. You make a plan there, go deeper into it, what made the problem there. Like this, you go for kind of deep analysis. That's why it is required. But remember, too much analysis leads to paralysis. Now, if you go deeper into it, more and more, and you will not come out of it, that's too much analysis will lead to paralysis. Don't do that. Okay. Yes. Analysis is good. Right? Is it okay? Is it okay? Say yes to me if it is okay. 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 Fine. Now here is a question there. Okay, yes. Which English is better to speak? British, American, or Indian English? So let me tell it to you. You cannot say no. It is up to your taste, up to the situation. So many things are involved. You cannot say the moment you go to a particular hotel, you will ask them which food is it. According to your choice and according to availability of food. So many things are. Remember, if you are in India, then Indian English is best. Indian English is recognized around the world. Okay, Indian authors are mostly like anything that around the world. It's not a small feature or small achievement. No, not a big achievement. Indian authors are studied in various universities in the world. So don't underestimate Indian English. Okay. But British American English, you know it very well. So it depends upon what kind of English you are using. If you are in a call center, then you go for American English, but otherwise with English, you'll go for British English. Standard English is British, right? Okay. So yes, next slide we will be getting. Yes, describe the problem. Write the problem description with the reader in mind. That's it. For example, what is the problem there? Keep the problem description concise and include at least what are the points there. Be careful not to make the problem description too simple and not to make it more complicated. This is the problem right there. Suppose you are not able to stand. This is the problem. So what is the problem? You are not able to stand. You have taken your food properly. They're suffering from fever, psychological, physical, or facilitated interpretation. All the things you have to interpret properly. Include numbers wherever possible. How many times you read it? Every time you are telling line, whenever you are called, hello, Mr. X, please come onto the stage to speak. You say, no, 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 I cannot. You please don't call me. I will not take part in this seminar. So like this, you are telling every time there is a problem. But once in a while, suppose you have spoken it, don't take it seriously. So what is needed? How you are going to present yourself, how you are going to present your thoughts. Simple. So it is not a big thing at all. The concept is you describe the problem to yourself, and after that you will find a solution. Okay. Yes. Now we will be going for the next slide. Okay. Yes. Next slide is yes. Root for the root. Is I told you path for the root. Look for the root causes. There, root cause analysis is useful process for understanding. Like root canal is there for your teeth. It is painful, but it is good. Okay. Similarly, if it is required, go for it. Okay. Similarly, you have to go for root cause analysis. Figure out what negative events are occurring there every time. Suppose you are carrying a cheat there every time, okay, and you are reading it. You are not speaking, and you think that you have finished it, and you no problem there. There is a problem. Remember, suppose you are called there, you carry a cheat, and you read, and after that you think that I have finished it. Problem is over. No, not at all. Problem is not over. Problem is there very much. So what is needed? You have to keep your pepper aside. No, once in a while you see the pepper, okay, that's a little bit. Don't do that.
So there is a question from our participants is that knowing English in India is just adjustable in Western countries. So it's enough to express our views to others and to understand someone's view in Western country. It means somehow they are asking that knowing English is somehow that we are copying the Western country and Western culture. So how important in India is to know the English or to express someone the Hindi language and English?
No, I'm not telling that you know in order to speak very well, language is necessary, but English is not necessary. Let me tell you. Because without English one can survive well. Okay, it is not a big problem there. But how the idea is, don't think that English belongs to Western culture only. This is really a very narrow mindset. Now we will be trying to understand why I would like to tell it to you. The idea is Eastern culture will be properly propagated, will go to the West there if you know English very well. Imagine if Vivekananda had not delivered the speech there, how many people, yes, how many people would have known him? Very few. So that's why each and every aspect. So it is not that you will be getting very interesting. You will be getting a new concept. I would like to tell it to you. The moment something happens there in India, people will know about it. Yes. Nowadays, due to technology, okay, all over the world. Now, what happens? They know because of English. If you know English very well, then you will be in a position to get yourself better informed. You will be in a position to know what is the trend. Science and technology books are better available for you. You will be exploring things better. These are the advantages of English. You keep yourself away from it, that is up to you how you will use it. But I'm not telling that it is okay, good or bad. It's a choice of people how you like it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Next, okay, yes. Look at the complex system around the problems are there. We'll be getting so many things are there. Okay, yes. Design your pyramid. This is required. Now, whenever you go for any kind of solution, this is a very nice pyramid for you. First, what is there? You create, then evaluate, then analyze, then apply, then understand, then remember. Okay, yes, this actually not meant for problem solving alone or for language or spoken English, but I'd like to tell you to design a particular method, create it, evaluate it, whether it will be good for you or not, measure it, okay, try to give a value to it, analyze various features, apply it. Then after applying, you understand it that it's a very good thing. Go ahead, remember this so that you will be again using the same thing. How you solve the particular problem. These are the things which you have to work. Now design your own pyramid. I'm not telling that you will follow Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, no, you follow your own method of doing it. How do you solve the problem in your own way? Okay, in a very, very effective manner. Okay. So if you yes, develop alternate solutions. Suppose one is not working, other one will be there. Suppose you go there and say, I want this. So that person is not giving to you. You decide this person okay doesn't follow this ritual or doesn't follow this method of okay listening or doesn't okay want to follow this kind of order or request. So you change the method. Yes. So your information must be relevant to the problem. Then how will you get information? It is generate ideas, okay, generate thoughts around you. Ask people there, okay, yes, be creative, take time to reflect, think about it. So many things are there, but ultimately you have to go for solutions. Okay. Quick solutions should not be there. Now, okay, this is required that so many people have got, okay, so many ideas there. So execution is the key there. How do you execute it? Okay, yes. Now, implementation scenario, what will happen? Who and what will be affected? What resources are required? Think like this. Okay, yes. Now measure it. Okay, how far you have gone there? Okay, whether it is really required, whether you have done properly or not. Okay, once a solution is implemented, it's essential to analyze the results. Have you done it there? Then you think that how you have done it there. What is the impact? Now you are able to speak. You go for training there, okay, a little bit. That this kind of training is required. I have got the training, I have got the practice, and now I am go there and check whether I am accepted or not. Yes. Now these are some problems there. Okay, how many of you have this problem there? Tell it to me. For example, vocabulary problem, word power problem. How many of you have, for example, any word? Okay, that's what I'm telling you. Always go for new words. Okay, don't be afraid of words there. Okay, yes. So if you want to know any meaning there, you can type it out any word. Yes, I'd like to tell you the meaning. Of course, it's a challenging task. Okay, yes, very difficult task, but you can ask any word and I'll tell you the meaning. Okay, with much humility, I would like to tell it to you. I will tell you the formula also, how you will be in the position to remember any word at any time so that we get mastery of words. I will give you the trick there. Okay, yes. So, yes. No, the idea is how you will be in a position to increase your vocabulary. Vocabulary problem means suppose you know a lot of words there, but you do not know how to use right words at the right time. Then you are not fluent. You can't be fluent. Can't be fluent. How can you? Suppose you know the beggar was killed, but you use a better word. The beggar was assassinated. It's the wrong word. Assassinated cannot be used in the case of beggar. So you know you get satisfaction there. Okay, yes. So that is not good at all. Right words at the right time, right way, that makes you a very good speaker. Okay, you make it a point how you will be raising the atmosphere to a great height so that people will understand your communication, people will understand your message. Okay, that's required. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of evaluate, measure? Okay, yes, evaluate. Okay, yes, you will be giving value to it. Okay, like evaluating your paper. Okay, this is how. Yes, what is the meaning of originate, coming from? Okay, yes. Okay, fine. So now the best way to develop. Now you see, number one, how many times okay you have the problem there. Okay, yes. So, here the power of okay, yes. Now, what is there? Actually, the power of pronunciation. Words, I told it to you, you should know the meaning and you should know how the number one meaning is there. Number two, pronunciation. If you know how to pronounce it and if you know how to use at the right time, then it's all. You are getting really the perfect approach there to speak. So you ask yourself, what kind of strategy you have? The pronunciation problem, there are many things there. You do not know, learn it, consult your dictionary and practice it more and more. Like I told you every day, what problem is there? Every day you collect 5 words. Okay, you send it to me. For example, if you want to know any meaning nowadays, free there on your phone, you can just okay, tell me, sir, I have read this article. I do not understand these are the words there which are difficult. Send it to me. I will give you the meaning. I will give you the explanation there. But what is needed? The right approach is how you will be in a position to develop the desire for more and more words every time. No word is difficult. No word is difficult. If you use the word, then it becomes less difficult. If you understand the word, then it becomes less difficult. So understand and use.
So there is a question from a participant is that what it means from root for the root.
Root means path. Simple. Path for the root. How you reach the root. ROUT is root. Okay. Yes, path. Okay. Yes. Next is you will be getting. Yes, the idea is very simple. Yes, in grammar, suppose I told you have the correct knowledge of grammar, you will grow more. Okay, yes. So what is right, what is wrong? So some examples are given there. If you just say, but I'm not telling that okay, you will have many problems there. So you identify, consult your teachers, okay, your seniors there. Whenever you speak, do you have any grammatical mistake? Okay. If you make any grammatical mistake, then you have to check yourself or tell others to check. Okay, that's required. Okay, that's right. And yes, confidence problem is there. Suppose you do not have a self-concept, you have the problem there. Self-efficacy is not there. Self-esteem you are losing there. Self-concept means you form your negative opinion about yourself. Self-concept means what is your understanding about yourself. If you have your negative understanding, then every time the efficacy will not be, you will be not efficiently moving forward. Esteem will be zero level. Self-esteem is related to what you are capable of doing or what you are really inside your persona, your personality, and your self-esteem. So if you have a high self-esteem, automatically you will think easily, comfortably. Low self-esteem, then you will be suffering from various negative emotions. That will be affecting your pronunciation, what grammar, everything. That's right. But you think that okay, you have got confidence problem. Okay. But sometimes grammatical problem will be there externally, but confidence problem will be inside. So okay, that's right. So problem solving activities, okay, problems are there. You take many activities there to identify what problems you have. Same kind of activity will not produce different results. You talk to different people and identify, talk in different situations, identify what is the problem there. Talk, for example, different types of meetings are there, farewell meeting, okay, something, for example, prize distribution ceremony, so many things are there. You go there and talk for some time and after that you identify. This is you are able to identify work on it, okay? Yes, that's a very good thing there. And yes, some problems are there, very interesting. I have got 99 problems and 86 of them are completely made up scenarios. There's a problem of imaginary problems. Problems, nothing. In fact, no problems are there. But still you will know what will happen if this happens, that happens, this kind of. So that problem should not be there. Bring them, okay, yes, always remember, bring them out of your head, throw them out. Okay, yes. Just give them, throw them. Okay, yes. That I am stressing about for absolutely no logical reason. That should not. Okay, you can increase your problem solving skills by honing, okay, sharpening your question asking ability. So ask questions there. Okay, yes. This is question answer session open to you all. Whenever okay you want, of course, give your feedback, give your ideas, and give your questions. Okay. Do you have any questions? Question answer session.
Yes, so there is a question from participant is that what do you mean by self-efficacy?
Self-efficacy means you will be carrying on with your task with a lot of confidence, with a lot of abilities, yourself, without depending on others. Okay, that is, you will be self-sufficient. You will not depend on others. Okay,
Okay, so there's another question is that what is meaning of scenarios?
scenarios and situations. Suppose various scenarios are there. In this scenario, what will happen? In that scenario, what will happen? Imagine same kind of strategy will not work. Imagine, suppose your papa is also an officer, but you are there in your home. The scenario is different, and you can directly go and say, "Papa, let's go out." Okay, something like this. Let's okay, like. But the moment papa is in the office, you have to be polite. You have to change this. You have to say. So that aspect is different. The scenario changes, right? So that's why you have to always observe the situation or scenario, right? According to. Okay, that's right. Any other question?
Yes, participants, you can answer. You can ask your question to the sir. You can use the raise your hand options. Yes. There is a question from Ankita and Arpita. Ankita, you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please go ahead.
How do we know how to pronounce the word?
Okay. Now pronunciation, yes, let me tell it to you. Now what happens there? Standard pronunciation is something you will get from a dictionary only. People always feel that dictionary is there only for meanings, but it is not so. Dictionary is not only for meanings. Dictionary teaches you also pronunciation. You will find suppose a word is there, any word, okay. The moment against is there is a slash mark is there, and in two slash marks like this, okay. And in between there is pronunciation. Okay. So that you will be getting in any standard dictionary. Oxford standard dictionary you will be getting. That will teach you.
Okay,
Right.
thank you, sir. There is a next question from Vishnu Nayak. Yes, Vishnu Nayak, can you hear me?
Hello,
Yes.
sir. What do you mean by self-esteem?
Self-esteem, okay, is one kind of respect you generate for yourself. The respect you have, that is very, very important. That is self-esteem. In a very simple way. Suppose you have got a high self-esteem. You'll be thinking that I can do it, I can really complete it, I can really challenge it, I can really finish this within no time. This is self-esteem.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so there is the next question from Ankit Mahanti. Ankit, you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please go ahead.
What is the meaning of efficacy?
Sorry?
What is the meaning of efficacy?
Better, that is not efficacy, that is efficacy. EFFICACY, dear. And I hope that sir has explained that one before question. So what does it mean? Okay, so there is the next question from D. Shanta Sudiksha. D.
Yes,
Shanta, you
ma'am.
can hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
yes.
what is the meaning of Leyland?
What is the meaning of
Leyland. Leyland.
Leyland?
LEYLAND.
It is okay. It is the name of a particular company. Okay, Leyland. For example, the nomenclature of that particular company, okay, depends upon what they are telling. Okay, yes. But company name, the moment you want to say that what is there, it depends upon, for example, the company has got a particular name, they thought about it, okay, and has been taken from also Cleveland, okay. It is actually it's a very good, well-known company. You'll be getting, yes.
So I hope so that sir has answered your question. That Leyland is come from the company names Ashok Leyland, and it's one of the multinational company. Yes, there is a question from P. Chandra. Okay, so what is that we need to answer? What do you mean by actual situation and the desired situation?
Actual situation is the reality. Suppose something happens there, and desired means you wish. For example, I wish to speak this, but something else comes out. So I cannot imagine it even. The reality is like this. That is reality. Okay, imagination of reality. That is. Okay.
So what is meant by accented?
Yes.
Accent itself. It is accent that
Okay, accent is your, suppose your mother tongue has got influences there, MTI, they call it mother tongue influence. Okay, so that way you pronounce it, simple. The simple definition of accent is the way you pronounce. Okay.
Okay, there is another user for us who is asking you what is the meaning of amalgam?
Yes.
What is the meaning of amalgam?
Amalgam is mixing something there. Amalgam has got many things there, but here you are getting it is an alloy mixing there. Yeah, mercury and other like this, but amalgam is okay. A curious mixture of all this. Okay. Yes. Amalgam.
Okay, so next is Shritam. Shritam, you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Shritam.
Sir, one should remember how much words for speaking English fluently.
Yes, how many?
One should remember how many words for speaking English fluently.
How many words do you need?
Yeah. How many
There
words?
will be a lack of words here.
Okay, for example, when you speak there, how many words you? No, depends upon the situation there. Depends upon your own. For example, if you want to, suppose this is a situation there, and you are using them. It depends upon the situation. Suppose you have got elite audience, there are many people those who understand very well you, academicians are there. Of course, your vocabulary will be more and more. Suppose you are talking to people those who are able to understand, okay, minimum things, their vocabulary will be less and less. So it depends upon. But you should have comfortable in a normal way, 500, 600 words also one can speak with it. So it depends upon. Right?
Okay, sir.
The minimum 2,000, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. There will be last question from our Yuvraj Padi. Yuvraj, you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Sir,
go
I
ahead.
have a doubt. If someone has no idea of converting his thoughts from his mother language to English, then how would he be able to speak in English?
It's not audible. Yes, yes.
Yuvraj, might be the background is too much echo sound for us. Can you be please specify what you're saying?
Sir,
Okay,
I asked,
Is there any question
sir,
there?
if someone has no idea of converting his thoughts from his mother language to English, then how would he be able to speak in English?
Yuvraj, we are very sorry to answer your question is that we cannot hear you properly because we are not understanding your sentence formation here.
Please, here is the question. Here is the question.
Okay, there is a question in our chat box that someone has asked if she plays tennis good. The right answer they have wrote something she plays tennis well. I can understand why.
And who has asked this?
That is from Manisha Prince Priya.
Okay, okay. Manisha, let me explain it to you. Okay. Now, good is there in adjective. Okay. And well is there in adverb. So, what do you mean by it? The moment well is there, it will be qualifying a verb. That's why plays well, right? Okay, but good is there, it will be qualifying a noun. He's a good player. It depends. That is the difference. Okay.
Okay, that is wonderful for giving us your time. And thank you, sir, for taking this session for explaining about the problem solving skills. And we hope that this skill actually helps you in this session. And the previous session were also the introduction to communication.
Any other question? What request is there? What is the request?
Okay, so there is a request from our participants. Who is that? Let me see here. Okay, so there is a request for what? Yes, Amhamna, you can hear me? Samhamna, you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What is the request from your dear?
Yes, sir. So that slide that you showed some common mistakes, so that can show again, so I can take the screenshot.
Okay. Then. Okay. For your benefit, let me just show you again.
Yes.
The slide down.
The common
Okay, no problem. Yes, this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Done?
Any question?
Okay, she just wanted to go with the screenshot of this.
Okay, fine.
Okay, not an issue. Is there any other question from any other one? Okay, so
Yes, last one. If someone
has no idea of converting his thoughts from his mother language to English, then what is the solution, sir?
okay. No, if you do not know idea is there how to convert your thoughts there. Remember, your mother tongue is the best one. Okay, it is not a bad thing at all. For example, if you are able to articulate very well, speak very well in your mother tongue, welcome. There is no problem about it at all. What you are trying to do in an official setup, there, in a formal official, then you have to speak English. How you speak there, that matters. It is not that every time, whenever you talk there in your family or home atmosphere, you will be talking English. It's not required at all. Okay. Because parents are, if it is good there, the whole family talks in English. So there is no issue at all. You can talk. But mother tongue is also good. Yes, you don't feel bad about it. Okay. Sustainable. You can sustain it there. Will keep you okay, yes. Really sustain means you will be getting right kind of nourishment, right kind of support there. Will sustain. Okay, that's sustainable. That will encourage you to move forward there in a positive direction. That is sustaining. Okay, yes.
Okay, so there is a
Please,
small assignment.
yes.
There is a small assignment to all of the participants who really want to speak English or who really want to learn the English. I can say that.
Enhanced. What is the meaning of enhanced there? Okay, yes. Increased. Enhanced. But increased, okay, yes. Enhanced in terms of quality. I can understand. Okay, Archita, what? To tell it to what you cannot understand? Sustainable? Okay, let me tell it to you further. Okay, yes. For example, if you are telling something, sustainable effort. Suppose your effort you are making there, and you are doing it for one day, again you are leaving it, third day you are not doing. So it is one kind of negative impact it will put on you. Sustainable means it will continue for a very long time. Okay, yes. So you can say that will give you support, that will give you right kind of encouragement. That is sustainable. Okay. For example, effort is not sustainable, effort is like okay.
Okay, that is a wonderful for asking questions, and we hope that we have cleared your doubts and confusions in this one. There is a small assignment from our side is that from all this 4-day session, we will be having you will be providing us, if possible, provide us a small 1-minute video about your introduction. Tell us about yourself. If you are in some school, if you are in a classroom, or if you are in the office, if you are in an interview session, if you are anywhere, just give a formal introduction about you in a video kind of session, and you can send us in a mail. And that will be in a 1 minute. At least try to speak for 1 minute. Don't worry about your grammar. Don't worry about your pronunciation skills. Don't worry about your mistakes in that. Just speak. At least when you speak, there is a first step to the speaking English fluently there. And I hope so that okay, the repeat, please repeat assignment is that you need to make a 1-minute video about your introduction. What you are, 1-minute video introduction, that to be audio and video, with the audio and video, and send it in a mail. And mail is skillmeindia@gmail.com. skillmeindia@gmail.com. So I will be writing on the board, so you please note down the mail ID and please send us your about introduction. skillmeindia@gmail.com. Everything is small. And you can definitely visit our page, that is Skill Me India, and you can visit our YouTube page also Skill Me, which you can see the session if you have missed out any of the point. And even you can visit the Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter account. So thank you everyone. Today's session. Tomorrow we'll meet you. Thank you everyone. Thank you.